Welcome. Today we have a change. We're not concentrating on the Neolithic sites in our past 3 videos, but we are jumping forward to the age of the Vikings. We are loosely basing this video around Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Valhalla game. The character visits certain places in Derbyshire and the Peak District, and this video will show the differences between the real sites and the sites in the game. Peveril Castle. It is a ruined 11th century Norman castle overlooking the beautiful village of Castleton. But Peveril Castle is Norman, and our character from Valhalla was Viking, and our story begins below in Peak Cavern, also called the Devil's Arse. Peak Cavern was originally called Devil's Arse because of the flatulent sounds that emanate within the cavern. The name was changed in 1880 to Peak Cavern because Queen Victoria was visiting and nobody wanted to cause her any offence.
The caves are obviously millions of years old. The first people that we know for sure used them were thieves and bandits. Medieval times, a couple of thousand years ago, that sort of thing. The countryside was all forest, mostly. And you might have some wolves, bears and thieves and bandits in the forest. So as you come through, it's all quite exciting. And if you made your way up when it's past, typically that would be a good place to ambush people when they're nice and tired at the top of the hill. They'd steal your stuff, disappear through the forest and go and hide at the back of the cave. And of course they love to perpetuate the story of the devil living here as well, scare people away. And also at that time, the only way to the back of the cave was through some like chest-high water, channel of water you had to get through. The cave system, which we'll talk about later, there's all sorts of different levels, different bits are permanently flooded, different bits are partially flooded. And it's changed since then, but at that time you had to wade through this water.
Until 1915, the cave was home to some of Britain's last troglodytes who lived in houses built inside the cave mouth and made a living from rope making.
This is a family rope making cottage for 10 people. So this is a map of the cave network. It's roughly 10 miles. That's where we are. that's where we got to today, the Devil's Staircase. So, you know, that right hand bend as it dropped away from us. Titan's there. So, you know, that's several hours trek away. And obviously it spreads out like a sort of spider's web, the cave network, it goes everywhere. And that's cross section. This one here, that's Speedwell Cavern. Because Speedwell Cavern's a man-made lead mine. This is why it's, you know, a straight line. That's the way it was drilled. But it does, by chance, connect with the natural caves as well. This map was made in 2001, so it's getting up to 20 years old now. But you can see on there, at that time it says, you know, 10 1/3 miles.